Now that I've tried out the new survival mode, time now for my review of Cayo Perico Zombie Survival in GTA Online. As usual, we'll go over the pros, cons, verdict, and let me know your thoughts, views, and opinions regarding this new survival mode below in the comments section. I guess if there's a pro, that it's a new mode. I mean, that's pretty much what I can offer here. I mean, they tried to do something different with the Cayo Perico Zombie Survival mode as opposed to last year's North Yankton Ludendorff Survival mode, which was set in the cemetery of Ludendorff during the Halloween event last year. That was a really good event, and tons of people were playing it. Overall positive reviews from myself and many others. This one, not as positive. I do like the fact that they try to do something a little different with the Cayo Perico Zombie Survival mode, like moving you across the map, depending on how many waves you completed, all the way from the compound in the end to the airport, where you could hopefully escape the zombies on Cayo Perico. And there's definitely a variety of different zombie types that you'll go up against in this new zombie mode. Some they've carried over from the North Yankton zombie mode. Others are brand new, exclusively to Cayo Perico Zombie Survival. And if you happen to complete Cayo Perico Zombie Survival during this event, you get a t-shirt, you get a $100,000 bonus, you also get a Buccaneer outfit. If you and 3 of your friends actually beat all 10 waves of Cayo Perico Zombie Survival. Which leads us to the cons. This is a very open map and doesn't really allow you or your friends much opportunity to parkour, unlike other survivals in GTA Online, or like just get away from the zombies for just a second or two, just buy you a little bit of time to recover. The first waves aren't so bad, but as you get up there, like all the way up to like wave 8, wave 9, where there's tons of zombies coming after you, different types of zombies, the brutes as well as regular zombies, including the panthers, which are spawned in by the tamer, Gustavo. And why he's a zombie makes no sense, because he was supposed to be eaten by the panther in the Cayo Perico heist. So you think there'd be nothing left of poor Gustavo. Though I do like the conquistador skellies. They're kind of funny, and all you gotta do to kill them is melee them. But then there's some that just spawn, and they keep spawning no matter what. And then the DJ zombies are very annoying. They're kind of like sirens. They'll lure you in, and then if you get too close, they'll one-shot you. They'll blow you up. But my real issue with this mode is the fact that it needed a little bit more testing, and I feel like it didn't get enough of that. Maybe the intern in charge of it only had a short amount of time to work on it in order to get it ready for release. You think that if people actually had to test the Cayo Perico Zombie Survival mode, they would have noticed that problem that players cannot parkour, unlike other survivals in the game that have been around since the game launched back in 2013, and that it can be very difficult in those open areas, which is mostly what this is from start to finish, if you even manage to make it to the end of the Cayo Perico Zombie Survival mode. So, yeah, I feel like this had potential to be a really good zombie survival mode, but a few missed opportunities, like some parkour action, some barriers you could leap over, just to get away from the zombies, just for a few seconds to buy you a little bit of time to recover, would have been nice. And if they limited the number of panthers instead of tying them to the tamer, like sometimes you can find the tamer pretty easily and kill him. Other times, he's difficult to find while the panthers are coming after you, along with other zombies, and it can just get very overwhelming and unfortunately frustrating if you end up finding yourself getting to a certain point over and over again, only get destroyed in a certain wave because it's just too much for you to get past. Nothing wrong with a bit of a challenge, but there's a difference between something challenging and then something like this, which literally puts you with no real opportunities to just like leap over a car or get over a barrier. And if you try to parkour over something, unlike in other survivals in the game, unfortunately you'll find yourself caught, stuck somewhere in a corner, unable to escape, and then get ripped apart by the zombies and panthers that are pursuing you. My final verdict regarding Cayo Perico Zombie Survival is this is probably one of the worst survival modes in the game that Rockstar has put out, followed by one of the best survival modes almost a year ago, with the North Yankton Ludendorff Zombie Survival. Hopefully we'll get that back in October with the next Halloween event. Cayo Perico Zombie Survival definitely needed a little bit more testing and time in the oven. But if you want your survival fix, I highly recommend you go and play some of the older survivals that are still available for you and friends to play in GTA Online. They are absolutely way better and enjoyable than Cayo Perico Zombie Survival, unless you're just trying to get the t-shirt, that $100,000 bonus, as well as the Buccaneers outfit. I still don't understand how we're capable of parkouring in the OG survivals that came out in 2013, yet for some reason we're not able to parkour anymore in Cayo Perico Zombie Survival. It just doesn't make sense, Rockstar. Now I want to know what you think about Cayo Perico Zombie Survival, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you thought Rockstar could do better. Feel free and let me know below in the comments section.